Surprise! 100 dragons have just appeared on the battlefield. Today's build is absolutely wild, and it takes Landfall to another level. And it's all thanks to, of course, our beloved Oko. Alright guys, dragons are the name of the game today, and in this one I'm calling it Dragon Surprise because, surprise, there's 100 dragons on the field. How does this work? Well, it's pretty simple, guys. It's a mechanic and a 2-card combo that we've been doing for a long time on various different Landfall decks because it works really well. We got Doubling Season mixed with Oko the Ringleader. If you guys are unfamiliar with this little combo, it's Doubling Season comes down, and then what happens is when Oko enters the battlefield, it has double the amount of loyalty counters, and because it enters with 6 loyalty counters, it can ult right away, and its ult is to copy every permanent on the battlefield. So if you got a really sweet set of permanents on the battlefield, you're in good shape because today we've got Dragon Back Assault as the win con. This is a really sweet spell that we ramp into and then eventually, copy, and then we create a bunch of dragons. Now, how do we get 100 dragons, you might ask, because that might seem a bit excessive. Well, it's because if we have the other permanent on the battlefield, which is Earthbend Ascension, we can go fish out a bunch more basic lands. And then also when the Dragon Back Assault enters the battlefield, it's going to also destroy the current lands that were already land creatures on the battlefield, creating even more dragons. And it cascades really fast. Now we've got a ton of ramp. Like I said, one of the new spells we have to ramp with is Lessons from Life that I absolutely love. Draws 3, puts an extra land on the battlefield, and we curve into that with a ton of 2-mana ramp spells. So we go 2-mana ramp, and then we're turn 3 Lessons from Life, and then turn 4 Dragon Back Assault. It's really that easy, as long as you curve out nicely, of course. Nothing super special about this deck, nothing crazy over the top. You could probably win more games if you didn't go with the Oko Doubling Season sort of game plan. If you leaned more into the Frostcliff Siege, just give everything haste. You might just want to add more answers into this deck if you want to go a little bit more try hard instead of having these 2 spells. Maybe add some more like bounce effects or aetherizes or whatever, just anything that can kind of help you stay alive to set it up. But we want to go big or go home on this channel. So this is for content. I hope you guys enjoy this, and we're going to jump right into the games. Peace. All right, guys, we've got a really fun deck list for you today. This one works off of Dragon Back Assault, a very dangerous endgame card that not only sweeps the board, but works off of Landfall. And we're pairing it today with our Oko Doubling Season combo, which you guys know I love that very much. You know what? I think we dropped Doubling Season. I don't love that, but at least I still have my draw engine of the Steaming Sauna. Hoping that I would have gotten a ramp spell there, but that's okay. The opponent on some discarding tactics, huh? Let's go get another blue source for my Sauna next turn, so I can immediately start drawing cards every turn. Looks like they might be on some discarding stuff. I'm glad I drew a second one just in case this gets countered by the 3 steps ahead, which I'm sure will happen. Really? It resolves? And they're going to steal 2 of my cards. Okay, sure. I don't think I care too much about that, really. Do I? No. Okay, should we just go for it? Full send here on these saunas? It seems like they don't really have counter magic ready to roll, so sure. Stealing 2 more of my cards. Okay, I don't think my cards are going to be too helpful for them. Even if they find Dragon Back Assault, I don't know if they're going to get the most out of that, you know? I will say this though, by the way, guys, if I Oko with a Doubling Season down and we have the furnaces on the field, cover your ears because it's very loud when it goes off, because the rooms have a really terrible bug, sound bug. All right, they took one of my win cons. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Let's do a little ramping, a little more card draw here. We have no maximum hand size, so we can kind of go all out here with the draws. All right, we'll make this green as an addition to its other colors. Draw 2 more cards. No targets for my furnaces to shine through just yet, but would love to activate them so the sound will stop. Give me your dragon. Not playing the dragon? That's a bummer. I guess we'll go here. Well, I mean, we do run a lot of lands, so this is bound to happen. This is bound to happen. Wow. Drawing very terribly at the moment. I think I'm gonna, I mean, I'd like to save these lands just because I'd like to have them go off when we have Dragonback Assault, but we don't really need that many lands, you know? That's a little bit too many. There we go, there's the Dragonback Assault. Now, I'd really like to, you know, find maybe my counter spell too. If I can find a counter spell to help me out here, just to assure that it's gonna land and not get countered itself. I mean, let's try this first and see if I can find the counter spell just to defend myself with.
You're standing between me and my prize.
Okay, we got a second one. That's good. We can send this away and this away. All right, let's try to land it, see what happens. I don't expect it to land though. Sure. 3 steps ahead, draw, discard. Oh, goodness. Okay. I expected that, though. It's unfortunate, but it happens. I can't afford to lose this one, though. That would be 3 down. How many cards left? 21? Like, surely we can find something here. There we go. We got our counter spell. Oh, man. I hate control matchups. They're the worst, aren't they? Yeah, unfortunately they got that. So Oko's down as well. So it's really relying on this Dragonback Assault. Not only getting down to the battlefield, but not, you know, having it get removed off the battlefield as well. The opponent has to discard the hand size or what? No. Three mana left over. They see the counter spell in my hand and they drop my land. Okay, sure. I don't care. I don't care about that because it's gone. I wonder if I have any basics left in my deck. I should probably be a little bit aware at the possibility of not having one. So I'm gonna go here first, just to ensure that I get to have my blue land for counter magic. Nice. Very nice. And I expect the opponent to sweep the field here, I would imagine. But they're gonna have to pay 4 extra to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deadly cover up is not gonna be good enough, which is exactly what they're trying to do. 1, 2. Oh, they can pay 4. Oh no. I guess we give it to them. We don't have a choice. I thought they were going to be 1 short on mana there. Guess not. I guess not. They took the Dragonback Assaults. All right, first things first, let's go check our basics and see what we got left. Yeah, I didn't think we had many more. Okay. All right, it is what it is. Again, just kind of holding out here. 12 cards left in the deck. I'm not going to really worry too much about anything else here. I'm assuming the opponent probably has another sweeper of some kind, because that's just how my luck's been going today. Oh, I really hope not. I really hope not. No, they do. They for sure do. I mean, how many can they have here, you know? I guess we're about to find out. I'm gonna draw myself out before they run out of options here. I did not think I'd be drawing myself out. So that's kind of crazy. This is definitely a first for us. All right, another counterspell, solid. pass the turn. 2 more cards off the top, go down to 7 cards. We have no more basics, by the way, so there's nothing to do with that. This can activate a land and at least have it attack, which is cool for 4 more damage. Man. A crazy game. They're going to steal something from me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could counter it twice. I'd rather not draw a card. And I'd rather them not steal my counter spells. You know what I mean? Jeez, okay. How many more problems do I gotta answer here? All right, let's do this. There's no more basics in the deck, but I do get to attack with a couple of these. Okay, 2 counter spells left. Another doubling season is pretty sweet. You know what's really good here too is if the opponent does sweep the field, these lands become lands again, and if that happens, they create more dragons in response. So I should, in theory, win this even if they sweep the board. So I like my chances. Oh, I got a counter spell too off the top. Wish I would have got both of them being counter spells, but that's fine. Okay, so they do sweep the board. I'm gonna force them to pay the 4 mana for it. That way it's their last spell that they get for the turn. And then we know they're tapped out, right? That's gonna be it for them. And then we get our lands back on our end, as long as they don't like exile one of them. Even if they do, I get one of them back no matter what. All right, it was a nice try. They almost had us. They almost had us. Not quite though, not quite. It was close, man. How many lands did we have left? You know what I need to add in here? I need to add 1 siege, the one that gives haste to everything, because that could be really helpful in a game like this. 3 cards left, wow. All right, so we made some tiny adjustments to the deck list. I don't think we need 24 lands. We went ahead and cut back on that a little bit. I feel like I've got so much ramp in this deck that 24 lands doesn't seem necessary. Good game, friend, good game. Glad it's over already. Okay, hello. All right, let's do some ramping, hopefully. I mean, the opponent obviously on some more control nonsense, some weird stuff, I'm sure. Okay, at least we got this to land, but don't know what we're up against. Definitely feels control. Okay, so they didn't get a land coming in on tap, so we don't have to worry about 3 steps ahead. That's good. Okay, let's get that down first. But it doesn't stop negate or other sort of counter spells like that. Okay. Doubling season ready to go. Then we go Dragonback Assault maybe. Karoo. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, we got a spicy little card here. What are we doing with that? I mean, obviously the extra turns, the tokens, all that good stuff. Yeah, we're going doubling season first, I think, right? Shall we? Okay, doubling season down. Blue and black don't typically have really good answers for enchantments and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna put it past anybody to have. At this point, I've seen so many random things today. Okay, we're an enchantment deck all of a sudden. Cool. I think we win this one, guys. This could be like a self bounce sort of enchantment deck. Looks like that might be the case. Maybe another talent actually. Bounce spell. They're gonna bounce that back to my hand. How annoying. Okay, sure. Sure thing, pal. Well, let's just do this then. I mean, we're not gonna get the big finish that we wanted, but it's fine. It'll have to do. All right, GG's. Yeah, I knew we won. I just didn't. I just really wanted it to be a bigger win than that, you know? I'm greedy like that. All right, going first. Hand's good. Hand's good enough. Let's go green here and then we'll be all right. Green. Alrighty. Do a little bit of ramping here. That gets me into my ill-timed explosion. We'll go green again. That way it can go red, blue, or green. Right now it's blue and red. No, it's not. You know what? I think, yeah, it's just red and green. So we need this. I think I'm gonna get this down. I know that seems a little weird maybe to some, but I think it's the right play. I mean, we could probably get it to 5 before no time. We need this. All right, ill-timed explosion's gonna go. I think this goes. Oh, that's gonna be bad. That's gonna be really bad, I think. But I have this and I have this, so I should be okay. I'm gonna regret that. I'm gonna regret dropping that land. Okay, so we got the Ascension going here. Wish I could have countered that. It's a very scary card. Okay. Let's start with this. Okay. Very nice. And then I think if I plus it, then I can't block for it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go, unfortunately, with the elk for now. Might as well make this into an elk and attack while we're at it. Okay, Dragonback Assault looking pretty solid right about now. World Wagon. Nice. It cruised for 4 though, so we're fine for now. It's not going anywhere, but it's just a creature that can attack essentially with haste every time, so lovely. Shall we go here into this next? I don't know. I feel like we should hold the counter spell. I don't know. I don't know, man. It also feels like I should Dragonback Assault here. I guess it all depends. Do I hit a land drop here? I don't hit a land drop. Okay. That's not good. That's really not good. What if we go here? Bring this land up and then grab another forest. I guess we blow up the Chocobo. Yikes. Not how I expected this to go. But again, it's working out. It is working out. Can't really hold the counter spell open for anything, and the opponents that we keep running into are ramping very heavily. All right, they're gonna be able to pump that up to the point where they can get the World Wagon down, but I would double block the World Wagon. I need that off the field now. I need World Wagon gone. That's definitely the scariest card they have out there, except for the fact that they're able to give trample to everything too. That's a nightmare. Okay, that's gonna just be a 4/4 flyer. Okay, yeah, we are gonna double block the World Wagon here. Very surprised they didn't put more pressure on. Oh, because it gets trample, of course. All right, fair enough. No way they've got Snakeskin Veil, right? Oh, they've got a kill spell, of course. Why didn't I think of that? That'll work. That'll work. That puts us in a horrendous spot. Wow, we are super unlucky. We need a land here. Got the land. I mean, are we dead though? I feel like we're just dead here, right? We might be. We might be. Gotta let it resolve. It's gonna destroy an enchantment. Yep, I figured you'd choose that one. I couldn't have thought of another one that you would have taken there. All right, so we got 13. Oh, we have 14. 15, 16 damage. They got us. Okay, well done. They played that perfectly. I got to give them credit. They played that as about as perfect as you can ask, and we struggled there. I did cut back on some lands. Maybe I'm regretting that now. I don't know. GG though. Okay, we can do better than that. Let's see. Opening hand looks okay. I've got the counter spell into a ramp spell. Yeah, going first too. I guess that's something to be okay with. Yeah, I went down to 24 lands instead of the 26, and I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit weird about it. I feel like maybe that wasn't the right play. Maybe I should have stuck with 26, but we were getting flooded a lot. Every time I would lose a game with this deck, it felt like it was because I was getting flooded. Okay, weird. Weird card to see here. Sure. I think, surprisingly, I think I know what they're trying to do. I think they're trying to mill themselves out here and then one-shot me with Hope. Hope is a card that can mill you out based on how much life you've gained. I think that's definitely what we're up against here. So even if we fill up their graveyard, that kind of plays into their hand a little bit. A little bit. Doubling season down though. Vengeful Blood Witch, nice. That only gains life though when things die. I wonder about that one. All right, let's go with our good friend here. Dragonback Assault. It's not actually gonna blow up my own land, which I kind of wanted it to, so I can create a dragon, but that's fine. That's doubling season for you. All right, so now, I mean, if we draw an Oko, we finally get to do the thing. The absolutely ridiculous, overpowered thing. Let's see what we get with this. That can go, and I guess that can go at this point, right? Well. I guess that can go. Okay, we do have the counter spell. I'm not gonna swing in with this as much as I want to. I'd like to hold my counter magic open just in case some nonsense for reanimation happens here, because there are some 3-mana reanimator spells that can bring back like 2 or 3 creatures at a time. And we get the W. It's a good win right there. Unfortunately, they missed a lot of land drops, so it wasn't much of a game, but I'll take it. Okay, this hand is scary, but I'm gonna keep it. One more land, just one more land. We can ramp into the lessons, I believe. There we go, we got the land. And we can counter their next play here, which looks like they're gonna do some 1-mana spell to discard and draw maybe. Gran. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks, Gran. All right, so they clearly have a 1-mana spell. What is it that they can cast right now? Boomerang Basics, Firebending Lesson. I don't know what they'd have right this moment for one. I mean, it's got to be a non-lesson card. It's got to be something like a Consider or something. Has to be. I genuinely can't think of anything lessons-wise that it would be. Am I forgetting a lesson spell? Burst Lightning, yeah, okay. So definitely not a lesson spell. Now we do have to consider the opponent playing a it'll quench ya, not make disappear, it'll quench ya. So what are we willing to lose here? Oh man, this is gonna be so annoying. If it lands, great. If it doesn't, I'm not surprised. Wow, it landed, okay. Boomerang Basics is sorcery speed. Accumulate wisdom for nothing. Okay, that's a big win for me. Except it's not though, because I'm playing around a counter spell they didn't have, which is slowing me down. I need to get this Dragonback Assault down. Grand, okay. And they paid life. Like, what are we doing? How about that? Bet you didn't expect that one, huh? Okay, you did. You expected it. I respect that. How about ill-timed explosion? If they counter this, I'm happy. I'm actually kind of happy because then I go Dragon Back Assault next turn. 2 cards I definitely don't need. Oh, hold on. I need to do something a little bit bigger though. Ah, that doesn't feel good though, man. It doesn't feel good. I wanted that Oko. We wanted the Oko, man. No way it's another one of those, is it? That's kind of lame if it was. Wow, they just throw it away. Okay. I guess it's another lesson in a yard, so it makes sense actually maybe for them to have it there. Yeah, I guess that's a possibility. I'm pretty dead set they don't have the counter anymore at this point, right? I feel like if they had it, I mean, if they do have the counter spell, they definitely just top decked it because they have not been playing as if they have a counter spell. All right, good luck with this now. I like my chances. Man, these matchups have not been super favorable for us. Oh, it's a crab out of the blue. Okay, we didn't expect that. 5 damage. Ouch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Not enough to do both. Would have been amazing. Would have been amazing. What are we thinking? I mean, ideally a land off the top, so I can at least get some blocks out here. 1, 2, 3, 4 left over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I guess it's this. Again, just another game that I wasn't super happy with because it feels like we're under so much pressure constantly in these matchups, man. I just can't seem to like get ahead. Like we're fine here. I'm not worried about it. It's just annoying because I really want to do this combo. And we just are under so much pressure constantly. I can't really get there. You know what I mean? Which one are we doing next? I think I'd rather do this. I think that's the move. Combustion. All right, fair enough. And then if I block with my land, of course, it's going to come back and create another dragon for us. So that's amazing. Okay, playing defense. Opponent's a little bit ahead of me on board with damage. I don't think pressuring them is the play. I believe, guys. I believe. I don't believe a lot, but I believe a little bit. I definitely believe a little bit. Discard your hand. Draw 2 cards. Lovely. Did they already play a land for the turn? They did not. Oh man, the stress is real, guys. It's very, very real here. Okay, they're not attacking. Good sign. Are you saying that we can doubling season now or what? Are we gonna do the thing? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we don't need this to come in with a 2 life. Are you guys ready for some absolute nonsense? Okay, if this happens though, guys, if we end up pulling this off, I need you guys seriously to cover your ears because it's going to be very, very loud because of the sauna. The sauna with the rooms and stuff, it's a nightmare. Get ready. Cover your ears. I guess it's not that bad. I had like 10 earlier and it was really, well, it's pretty loud. It's pretty loud. All right, we sweep the field, enter tapped. Everything comes back. If we drop another land here, yeah, we want to drop lands. I mean, let's just put counters everywhere. You get a counter, you get a counter, you get a counter. Everyone gets a counter, and we get to listen to this nice room animation. You get a counter, you get a counter. If only I had one on-tap land here, we could just stack it with a bunch of counters, and this would be over right now. I probably should have left at least one basic in my thing here in case they somehow figured out a way to sweep the field. But I can't think of a way they could. I mean, there's definitely 2 blue cards that come to mind that could send everything back to my hand, but it, like, Season of Weaving only sends back non-token things. But there is like the Turtles in Time sends everything back, and then you've got the there's another one, I forget the name of it, starts with an R, but it sends everything back to your hand. Those are the only things I can really think of right now, and I don't have the mana for it. At least they let us go through with the fun stuff, right? Nothing like 78 dragons. I mean, how many dragons is this total though? 78, 88, 96 dragons. Basically 100 dragons. Surprise, 100 dragons. Surprise, here's 100 dragons. All right, we get to go first. Our hand looks not great. Not great. I'm gonna mulligan this actually. I think we could do better. And we do a lot better here. This curves into this so nicely. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. I feel good about this one. Blue though on board is not fun. Let's go, let's choose blue ourselves. Blue is not fun. Surely this doesn't get countered. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. My heart stopped for a second there. I'm like, is it gonna get countered? As long as there's not 2 blue sources out there, you know, for 3 steps ahead, I feel pretty confident, but not super confident. Their whole deck is probably built around countering every single thing I try to play, so should be a lot of fun. I try. Let's try. Sure. If we lose anything, I guess doubling season's the card, right? Okay. I'm feeling a little more confident to try to play the Dragonback Assault just because of the style of deck here. It seems like they're going to want to play like Curiosity maybe, but they don't play it on the attack, which is odd. I guess we play the game a little longer. If I play this, guys, and I'm right, great, we win the game. If I play it and I get countered, we probably lose the game. It's literally that important. So it's super annoying, man. I hate that we have to like tiptoe around all these counter spells constantly. It be like that though. I knew they wanted to play it, but I'm just surprised they didn't play it during combat to draw 3 additional cards there. They definitely slow rolled it, which was, I guess, smart in the long run, but man, I expected more from you, Mono Blue. I'm just kidding. That's not good. That's not good. Kaito just getting a ton of loyalty counters. And they definitely had to have drawn into some sort of counter spell, I would imagine here. I'm going for it though. I don't have time. I don't have time to goof around. I just don't. Wow, it landed. Got the damage on Kaito too, which is awesome. And we get double the counters, guys. We should win this one now, I feel like. I don't know. It could be, they could pull out some shenanigans, I'm sure, but I'm fairly certain we got this one in the bag. Sure, tap down one of my flyers, that's fine. What are you gonna do about the other 2 or 3? I wonder if they noticed that we have the Fabled Passage. They might make a mistake here, you never know. Oh, it can't be blocked?
Stick to the shadow.
Oh, I didn't know that could do that. I forgot you can do stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Alrighty.
Got
Well,
this, Pom Pom John.
if they end up bouncing stuff back to my hand, this could get bad. That's fine. We don't care about that. That's just mana being consumed, which is great. I know it creates more mana for them, but ultimately they tap one to create one, you know? So let's just go red here. All right, well, couple of options here. I think I'm gonna go. Okay, they're doing something. They're doing something. Sure. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We got a really good ill-timed explosion now. I mean, we might as well just try, right? Yeah, I didn't think it would work. Okay, so ill-timed explosion's looking real good though. Real healthy. Let's drop you. And you. Okay. Play you. And play you. I mean, that's a pretty good turn, I think, right? I mean, sitting pretty nice right now. I don't know how they get through this other than Aetherize. Can you imagine? I definitely don't think we send everybody just in case Aetherize is in their deck, which a very strong possibility. I'm very impressed with the opponent's deck list, though. I mean, you got to think they're at 95%, right? Like, that's pretty good. It's really good. And they're playing mono blue. I wonder if they've gotten here with mono blue as their main deck. It's kind of crazy. Wow, they could technically get lethal here too. This thing's unblockable. I guess I got a full send regardless here, huh? I kind of have to full send here. Flood Maw takes it to 4. I guess it can only go to 5. Man, this is legit coming down to the wire. Wow.
Cool tech.
They draw a card. So these two are still tapped. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's the plan? What is the plan? I really don't know. This entire turn depends on, I mean, it's everything. I have exactly 20 damage, right? But this blocks, of course. We don't know what's in their hand. I think we try this. Do I win? Worst case, I mean, it's not, I mean, there's a lot of worst case scenarios here actually, that now I'm thinking about it. One of the worst case scenarios here would be that our opponent plays like one of these. Let me show you. One of these to create two fairies to block. Another really bad play for us. Oh my god, of course. Of course. Okay. Wow. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. We lose. We actually lost, guys. Because think about it. This can make things unblockable. If they make this unblockable, we lose. So I have to kill this, right? They block. It lands. Now they don't have to block. Now they've got 1, 2 attackers coming through. And a third that I can't block. All right. GG's, they got us. Respect. I respect the hustle, man. I respect the hustle.
I'm done here.
Wow. That was, I told you guys, that was worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, they have this spell. And what do they have? Oh man. Well played. I mean, they played it well too. I can't even Can't even be mad. They played the game extremely well. I probably could have made some different choices a couple of ways there. I think I was definitely way too scared for the counterspell early on. I probably should have not respected that so much. They clearly didn't have too many of that, you know, too many counterspells going on, except for spell stutter. But man, that's a tough one. That's a tough pill to swallow.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. Yeah. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. Yeah. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.